birds killed with one stone, that those eyes made me throw. There was selfish written on her lips, and sealed with a kiss.
And when you get so high, baby,
'Cause I know about question marks. And baby, I know we're subjected to objective stars. I could either try to change, keep up with the news, see ripples on a window pane and soaking his roots, secrets tucked inside their graves, our world a taboo. To words and things, I'm just a slave. I got to break through. 'Cause I know about question marks. And baby, I know we're subjected to objective stars. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. 'Cause this is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. This is all you'll ever have to do if you let that horizon guide you. Lost my in is shocking, but I found my yin in your shower. Stone, silver, sacrifice that lies to your power. Like some kind of polished stone, I won't see you any longer because I lost my in miss shocking, but I found my in your shower. And I'm just trying to get back till before this happens to me every time I try. I could die knowing that you're alright. That's why I lost my in this shocking, but I found my in your shower.
Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to BTV. This episode will be full with fun, games, and interviews. Remember to share the Facebook and YouTube link with your friends so they can watch as well. On this episode of BTV, we have Live on Shortvine, relationship questions, news updates, and crafts. But first, let's go ghost hunting.
I mean, doesn't this just kind of look suspicious? Okay, I'm officially a vlogger. Only vloggers do this. Wow. Hey guys, so we're going to explore Cincinnati/ghost hunting, okay? This is gonna turn into like a two-thing segment. I don't know. We're going to explore Cincinnati, and today we are at Riverfront downtown. Let's show them the view. This is Eden Park. We're gonna go in depth. What's the word? In depth?
Yeah.
This is a mess. Anybody out there hating on Cincinnati, I just need y'all to see this. And if you got a little extra money, you can live at these fancy buildings, which none of us do because we're all in college. Okay, so I've heard some stories that Eden Park is haunted. But see, I'm not trying to mess with no ghosts. So if you a ghost, stay away from me, okay? But like, we don't know. Is this place haunted? We're gonna find out. Okay, so it's getting dark, and like, it's starting to look creepy, and the ducks are so loud. Don't ducks go to sleep at night?
I don't know. Okay. So it says the ghost of Eden Park is definitely out there 90 years after she was murdered.
Yo, that's creepy.
Eden Park on
He did
October
what?
6th.
He shot her to
He
death?
shot her. But there are those who think she's still alive for interviews.
Interviews?
The Enquirer sent his breaking news reporter to Eden Park to investigate rumors that the gazebo is haunted.
90 years ago, she was gunned down by her husband in Eden Park.
King George rumors. Her husband finally had enough of her.
I'm scared.
3 years.
We should go home.
In a very
It's getting dark. It's nobody. I'm so sorry. There's nobody here. I think I'm starting to hear noises too. I'm starting to hear noises. Did you hear that?
What?
Okay, no, I actually heard something.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
I heard. We running. Oh my God. We heading over to that little bridge right there. It's a tiny one, but it's creepy. I am scared. I am very scared right now. Okay. It's getting real late. I'm scared. What was that? My God, I'm so confused right now. Okay, so we in the car now, and I don't know.
Doors locked, right?
Let me make sure.
Yeah, lock.
There we go.
Doors.
All right, so how was your experience with this?
Nerve-wracking.
Oh my God. Near-death experience.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we go into the gazebo where she was actually shot. And just the fact that somebody was killed here is freaking me out. And there's nobody around. Oh my God. I'm scared. Are you scared? It's dark. I already don't like the dark. I almost freaked out because I thought this was blood, but it's a Cupid.
Look at this.
And what is this? This is kind of scary. We just ran for our life. We saw a kidnapper van. Y'all, I'm so scared. Gotta lock the doors. Okay, so we had kind of a scary experience, but I just want you guys to see what it looks like during the nighttime. I would say definitely come in the morning.
Hey guys, today on What's Poppin', we're going to be answering your questions about relationship. Our first question is, Dear Arsh and Layla, what is the craziest thing you've done for love? I don't really think I have a story for this, but I know you do, so go ahead.
See, I feel like I've told this story so many times now, and I just feel like I'm exposing myself to the highest degree. But okay, so I had a boyfriend in high school, and you know how when you're in high school, you feel like you're in love, like that's the only relationship you're ever gonna be in, like you just know you're gonna marry this person.
Right.
So obviously I was head over heels, but I wasn't necessarily allowed to date in high school, so I would lie to my parents. I'd be like, oh, I got tutoring at the library on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
She remembered the days.
Yeah, at 7 a.m. So they would drop me off at the library. His house was about 2 miles away. I would walk those 2 miles every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go to his house to do nothing, honestly, every single Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I remember one of my good girlfriends told me that he was cheating on me, that she heard that he was cheating. So I said, oh, no, he's not cheating on me. So I remember one of the days I walked to his house, and, like, his room was in the basement. And you know how basements, they have those little windows? And in that little window, he had his air conditioner. So I kicked in the air conditioner, climbed through that little window, and I hid under his bed because I was waiting to confront him because I just knew he was going to come home with a girl.
Oh, my God.
But long story short, that's all I'm going to tell because I don't want to get too far into it.
See, when you're crazy, you do crazy things. I mean, when you're young, you do crazy things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would never do that now. It's never that deep.
All right, our next question is, Dear Arsh and Layla, if you know your significant other is cheating, do you confront them?
What do you think?
Well, I think you have to be honest. You cannot build a relationship on lies. So I would say just be honest. The faster you tell someone, the faster they can start the recovery process. And, you know, they deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. So if you know this relationship is built on lies, just move on. And
see, I feel like it depends. If you know they're cheating and you don't intend to leave them, then I don't feel like you should say anything. Otherwise, it's just awkward. Because if I know you're cheating and you know I know you're cheating, then what? It's weird because then every time you go out, I'm going to just look at you and you're going to look at me and then you're going to come home and it's just going to be this uncomfortable tension. Yeah. But like if I intend to leave you, then yes, I'm going to confront you because it's obviously something that needs to be talked about. Yeah. But otherwise, no, leave it alone. Don't be annoying.
I don't know. We have different opinions on this one.
It's annoying if you like just,
I don't know.
Leave it alone.
All right. Our last question is, Dear Arsh and Layla, do you take in consideration horoscopes for dating and dating and friendships?
What do you think?
Okay, so, well, we have a story for this. So, when me and Layla first met, she was mean. She told me, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
okay, I'm sorry. She was like, we are acquaintances.
Because I feel like if you're actually somebody's friend, then those are the type of people that, like, if something goes wrong in your life, you can call. They're going to be there for you. But if that's not you, then we're acquaintances. Like, being a friend takes a lot of, it takes a lot. Let's just put it that way.
I get that, but I don't know. And then she told me she was a Taurus. Show me your necklace.
This is my Taurus
necklace. It's not
necklace.
even facing the right way.
Don't expose me.
Anyways, so she's a Taurus, and I was like, I've had a bad experience with Taurus before, and I was like, okay, maybe we're not going to get along. We are just going to be acquaintances. But, you know, over time, we became friends. We worked well together, and I think I was just being judgmental, and I think it's kind of always there because it's like part of popular culture now, but I think we shouldn't let that like affect our judgment towards people. But in some cases it's very true, in some cases it's like, I don't know.
Okay, first, let me just say, see, my friend told me my necklace was backwards, but I thought she was just playing with me because when I looked in the mirror, it obviously said Taurus. But then she was like, girl, if you look at it in the mirror, it's going to be backwards. So there's that. And then second, I agree with you. I feel like when you're looking at horoscopes, it's a good, it's what initially strikes you off. But then once you actually get to know the person, you kind of put that aside. Because I know for me, when I first started talking to my boyfriend, he told me he was a Libra, and I was like, I don't know about that. Obviously, this isn't gonna last because I'm a Taurus, and we're not very compatible. So I was like, this is long story short. It's gonna be a fling, da 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 da. But now, fast forward to just 3 months later. It's been 3 months, and we're still going strong, and it's great. He's one of the best guys that I've ever dated. So I feel like you can take it into consideration, but that shouldn't be what you base the whole relationship or friendship off of.
Yep. Well, that is all the time we have. Thank you for watching our segment. This summer, Beyonce will be touring across the world. I got my ticket.
Hey, for real?
Yes, I did. I really did. Here's Adam Hasselbroth with all the upcoming concerts.
Hey guys, up next we have your update for the best music artists coming to the Cincinnati area this year. Coming to the Madison Theater in Covington All Time Low will be performing April 13th with the Dreamers and Nash. We also will have many artists coming to Bogarts, 2 blocks away from campus, including Matt Carney in Vinyl Theater, both who performed at the Red and Black Bash on campus last semester. Matt Carney will perform on March 30th, and Vinyl Theater will be there on April 27th. X Ambassadors will be coming to Bogarts on April 22nd. Jimmy Eat World will be there on May 5th, and Amo Nation will perform on June 24th. We also have lots of artists coming to Riverbend at Coney Island this summer. Logic will be coming on June 28th. Weezer will be there on July 6th, and Kesha will be there with Macklemore on July 11th. There will also be several artists performing there later in the summer, including Niall Horan on July 25th, Charlie Puth on August 3rd, and Pentatonics on September 5th. Riverbend will also be hosting the final Warped Tour as it comes to Cincinnati on July 19th. Speaking of music festivals, Bunbury will be taking place on June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at Sawyer Point and Newman's Cove downtown. On Friday the 1st, the Chainsmokers along with Blink-182 will be headlining. On Saturday, Incubus, Foster the People, and Mr. Rhymes will all be performing. And on Sunday, Jack White and Post Malone will both be headlining. There are so many great artists coming to the Cincinnati area this year. Who are you going to see?
Welcome back, everybody. And now, Alex Frank with sports.
Thanks, Michaela. Good evening, everybody. I am Alex Frank here with tonight's sports report. The 2018 NCAA Men's Division I Final Four is set as the 4 teams have traveled down the old dusty road that has led them to the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas. The action tips off tomorrow on TBS at 6:09 Eastern Time when the number 11 seed and South Regional champion Loyola Chicago Ramblers make their first Final Four appearance in 55 years when they take on the 3rd-seeded and West Regional champion Michigan Wolverines. Following that, it will be a battle between 2 number 1 seeds and a rematch from the 2016 South Regional Final when the East Regional champion Villanova Wildcats take on the Midwest Regional champion Kansas Jayhawks. The 2 winners tomorrow will face off in the National Championship Monday night at 9:20 Eastern Time on TBS. Elsewhere in college basketball, what was a promising season for the Cincinnati Bearcats came to a shocking and devastating end in the second round of the NCAA tournament as they blew a 22-point lead to Nevada in the eventual 75-73 loss. It was a tearful way to send Gary the Problem Clark out after such a spectacular senior season that saw him win Defensive Player and Player of the Year awards in the American Athletic Conference, as well as Most Outstanding Player in the conference tournament. And one problem will still remain for Bearcats fans this offseason as they will be anxiously awaiting whether junior forward guard Jacob Evans III declares for the NBA draft or returns for his senior season. There have been multiple speculations from various sources as to where Evans could be selected should he declare. Cincinnati Enquirer sports reporter Tom Gresham recently said that Evans is projected as a late first-round or second-round pick according to several NBA mock drafts and reported that head coach Mick Cronin said on his radio show on March 20th that he will help the Baton Rouge, Louisiana native file the paperwork with the NBA and wait for feedback before he decides on his future. Speaking of the pros, the NBA playoffs begin in 2 weeks, and if the regular season is any indication, these playoffs promise to be very competitive. The Toronto Raptors still hold the top spot in the Eastern Conference by 3 games over the Boston Celtics, but it's teams 3 through 8 where the competitiveness lies. The 6 teams are separated by just 5 games, and Cleveland, Philadelphia, and Milwaukee, currently 3 through 5, are all within a half game of each other. You think the Eastern Conference is a logjam? Well, take a look at the Western Conference where the teams 4 through 8 are all within a game and a half from each other. San Antonio sits in the number 4 spot as of today, while Utah is currently 8th, despite only being a game and a half back of the Spurs. For a complete rundown of the standings, go to NBA.com. We're also in the home stretch of the NHL regular season with the Stanley Cup playoffs set to begin on Wednesday, April 11th. For those who may not know how the Stanley Cup playoffs work, the top 3 teams in each division qualify, followed by the next 2 best teams in each conference as the wild cards. As of this morning, Washington, Pittsburgh, and Columbus stand atop the Metropolitan Division, while Boston, Tampa Bay, and Toronto stand atop the Atlantic. Philadelphia and New Jersey are currently the 2 wild cards, with Florida a close 3 points back of New Jersey. In the West, the current leader in points, the Nashville Predators at 111, stand atop the Central Division, followed by Winnipeg and Minnesota. In their first season of existence, Vegas stands atop the Pacific Division, followed by San Jose and Los Angeles. St. Louis and Anaheim each have 91 points and would be the 2 wild cards if the season ended today. But Colorado is right on their heels with 90 points. Well, they say that hope springs eternal, and that especially holds true in Major League Baseball. Yesterday was opening day, but the holiday here, as it has come to be one in Cincinnati, was postponed due to impending inclement weather and pushed back to today. The game is currently in progress, and the latest update I have is that the Nationals lead the Reds 1-0 through 7 innings. The Reds are back in action tomorrow at 1:10 Eastern Time in Game 2 of their opening series against the Washington Nationals as right-hander Luis Castillo gets the start against Nationals right-hander Steven Strasburg. The series finale will be at 4:10 Eastern Time Sunday as Reds right-hander Sal Romano makes just his 5th career Major League start against veteran left-hander Gio Gonzalez. The late Marge Schott owned the Cincinnati Reds from 1984 through 1999 and has a stadium on the campus of the University of Cincinnati named after her, which is home to the Bearcats baseball team. There have been some ups and downs so far for the club under first-year head coach Scott Guggens. This is a team who drubbed then number 12 ranked Indiana 8-3 back on March 6th, but then proceeded to lose 5 of their next 6 games. But Guggens has stayed positive through the team's struggles. This week, they too have been rained out twice, on Tuesday at Louisville and yesterday here against Houston. Today they played a doubleheader against the Houston Cougars and dropped the first game 4-2 as Houston scored a run in both the 7th and 8th innings to salvage the win. Cincinnati bounced back to win the second game to split the doubleheader as first baseman Eric Santiago singled in the bottom of the 7th for what turned out to be the game-winning run in the 2-1 final. The series finale is tomorrow at 12 Eastern Time. Elsewhere in UC Sports, the girls lacrosse team lost a tough one at Temple last Saturday, falling 9-8 in double overtime in the loss. Sophomore midfielder McKenna Rushford continued her impressive season by scoring 4 goals, while junior goalie Giuliana Durso stopped 10 shots. The girls are back in action tomorrow at Gettler Stadium here at UC against Georgetown in a game that will get underway at 12:15 Eastern Time. Girls tennis got the best of crosstown rival Xavier Wednesday with a 4-3 win. Sophomore Anna Philp delivered the game-winning match by defeating Musketeers Lauren Fitz-Randolph in 3 sets. The ladies are back in action next Wednesday at 3 Eastern Time in Northern Kentucky at the Draper Talbert Tennis Center. Michaela?
Thanks again, Alex. I'm really excited for all those upcoming games this spring. And now, the much-anticipated return of craft segment this month. Kids will be turning trash into treasure. Let's go to our craft host, Jamila Flowers.
Hey everyone, we are back with another exciting segment. I'm Jamila Flowers, your host, and welcome to Trash to Treasure, Kids Edition. Our contestants will be challenged to reach into the depths of their imaginations to make something beautiful. With all these miscellaneous items, they will be challenged to make an artistic piece of their choice. So, without further ado, let's head on over to meet our contestants. Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Are you guys excited to be on the show?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys what your names are and just to tell me a little bit about yourself. So, what's your name? Contestant number 1.
Jaden.
Okay, and how old are you and what grade are you in?
I'm 10 and I'm in 5th grade.
Okay, cool. And where are you from?
California.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Hi, what's your name? Contestant number 2.
I am Austin.
Austin? Okay, Austin, how old are you?
7.
And what grade are you in?
2nd.
Cool. And where are you from?
California.
Awesome. Okay, hey, what's your name, contestant number 3?
Jalen.
Jalen? And what grade are you in and how old are you?
I am 8 and I'm 3rd grade.
Wow, you're really tall to be 8. That's so cool. And where are you from?
California.
Oh my goodness, so all of our contestants are from California. How awesome. You guys came all the way from California just to be here with us?
We two live here. He just visit.
Oh, cool. So you're just here visiting from California?
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. What'd you say?
We're family.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be a little bit of a family rivalry we have going on. So, do you guys know what you're going to do for your projects?
I'm going to start by trying to get this wrapper off, and then I'm going to put different things inside of it, and at the end have some cardboard on top of it.
Okay, wow. So you're a mastermind. You've been out here thinking about this. Have you guys thought about yours a little bit? Yeah. Oh, no? Okay, so yours is just going to be a wild card, so I'm excited to see it. What about you, Austin?
I'm gonna try to make like a colorful little, like, rainbow kind of.
Okay, cool. Well, I am excited to see what these contestants will create for us. You guys can get ready, get set, and go. Back to you, Michaela.
And we'll be back with more BTV after this short break.
I'm good, if you guys are. Yeah.
We're rolling whenever you guys are ready.
I think it's tape. Welcome back. Here with me now is Emily Wilhelm from the News Record to give us a news update for UC. Emily?
Thanks, Michaela. Good evening. I'm Emily Wilhelm here for the News Record segment of Bearcast TV. This year, the first day of spring greeted us not with flowers or warmth, but with snow and ice. We asked some UC students if they were lucky enough to escape the ups and downs of Cincinnati weather for spring break.
Spent a lot of time outside, training for the Flying Pig right now.
Well, I work at the Esquire right down in Ludlow, so I went there. And then I went to the zoo in South Fiona. So
this spring break, I went to Nicaragua on a mission trip with Crossroads. So we went down there and we worked with the community and we were building trenches or digging trenches
Bike riding, canoeing, we went kayaking on the ocean, a lot of mini golf because it was kind of cold this year.
Just kind of chilled, I guess. And that's it.
Regardless of your plans, we hope you had a fun and safe spring break. And speaking of safety, let's talk about the heavily debated topic of gun safety in America. The massive number of school shootings recently prompted thousands of people to gather around the country March 24th to march for their lives and rally against gun violence. We asked some UC students about their opinions about one frequently discussed solution to these shootings.
So what are your opinions on having guns in classrooms?
I don't think it's necessary that teachers have guns in classrooms because it's not going to help with safety. Did you see what just happened on the news? That guy, the teacher, he shot off a gun. That was unsafe. Not necessary.
Carrying guns should be prohibited everywhere because it makes others feel unsafe.
I personally would rather not have them in class, I think, because I feel as if they're unnecessary.
I'm a Second Amendment supporter. I believe that Americans should have the right to bear arms for a number of reasons, but arming teachers in response to certain recent events over the last few years is just ridiculous.
The school's not a prison. It shouldn't be treated as one. Now, security guards, on the other hand, they're security guards. They're meant for security. So I'm fine with that, but teachers, nah.
Our next story covers one University of Cincinnati service that is sure to make your head spin. In 2010, the University of Cincinnati spun up an idea, a place to repair, share, and spread awareness about cycling, a place called the Bike Kitchen. You can find the Bike Kitchen at its new location here under Dabney Hall. Riley Krutza is a mechanic at the Bike Kitchen and an avid cyclist himself.
Here at the UC Bike Kitchen, we're a free service for students, faculty, staff, where if something breaks down on your bike, need a new part installed, or just want to learn a little bit more, we've got all the tools and trained mechanics like myself and Will over there to help get you up and running.
He says there are many free services the Bike Kitchen offers for UC students, faculty, and staff.
If you don't have a bike on campus, we also run a bike share program where if you've got a Bearcat card, for free you can rent out one of these Trek bikes for up to a week at a time.
Riley says everyone should learn the various benefits of cycling.
Having a bike to commute in and then kind of get around campus can be really beneficial, not only because it's a quicker and healthier way to get around, but also it helps kind of take some of the congestion off the streets as far as traffic goes, reduces some emissions, you don't have to worry as much about parking on the side streets.
As the Bike Kitchen grows each year, the closer they come in reaching their goal of cycling towards a healthier campus and planet. For the News Record, I'm Emily Wilhelm. If you're interested in being a part of the Bike Kitchen, check out their bike show April 16th at the TUC Plaza. Now, for Bearcat Sports News with David Wysong.
When the University of Cincinnati men's basketball team lost a 22-point lead to Nevada in the second round of the NCAA tournament, players were visibly upset in the locker room after the game. Players like Kyle Washington, a senior who plays last game as a Bearcat that night.
Got a few key rebounds that we did, and that's how that ball bounces in this type of tournament. So I don't really know what to say.
Kyle and his teammates weren't the only ones sad about the loss. Students watching the game from home were also emotional.
I, of course, was watching the game. I was with a bunch of friends for that one, and a bit heartbroken. We had a great team. I know we had some great guys.
It's just crazy. March Madness, I guess.
Despite the disappointing loss and now losing some important players to graduation, there's still optimism to the future of this team. David Wysong, The News Record.
Thanks, Emily. Live on Short Vine is coming up soon. Let's take a sneak peek. And now, I'm joined by Kyler Davis and Kelsey Kaiser, who are going to tell us about Live on Shortvine. Hello, guys. It's really nice to see you guys. So, can you tell us a little bit about what Live on Shortvine is?
Yeah, so it's our 4th annual live local music festival that takes place on the business district of Shortvine. And yeah.
So at Mio's, Taste of Belgium, Hangover Easy, and Dive Bar, we're hosting 22 bands, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a party.
Cool. Can you tell me who all is going to be playing at Live on Shortvine this year?
Oh my goodness.
So many. We got Silmar, Grand Ace, Moonbow, Carriers,
Misnomers, Spooky Dreamland, Blue Chairs, just a bunch of local acts.
Yeah.
And are either of you going to be performing?
I'm not, but...
Yeah, my band, actually the music's playing for the transitions. And also Season Sleep, whose music is used for the breaks. They're both going to be there.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your band.
My band's name is Misnomer. It's me. I sing and play guitar, and 3 of my really good friends, best friends. We've been playing music for like 6 years now, playing in the local area, and that's actually, I'm the artist relations director, so that's how I've met a lot of the bands that we've booked for Live on Shortvine, and I'm super excited because they're all like really good friends, and yeah.
So to see your band play and like 21 other bands, how much does it cost for a student or faculty member to go see it?
It's completely free.
Yeah.
That's
completely
good.
free.
I'm on a budget.
I know.
So can you tell me, you've been doing this for 4 years now. What is your favorite memory of Live on Shortvine?
Well, you've been here all 4 years.
Yeah. So there's a lot. Yeah, it's just kind of cool to see, since we started first doing Live on Shortvine my freshman year, so like having it like see it evolve to what it is today is really cool. There's so many memories, I can't even choose one.
Yeah, I remember last year there was this band, and we had like all these decorations up, and this band played like so loud and heavy that all the decorations fell, and like the party, like the crowd was going crazy, and we're hoping to make more lasting memories this year, and I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's really cool to just see like really good music happening and knowing that you're kind of like you can actually get to know the people playing. So it's like a cool like kind of relationship and with the music. So yeah.
That sounds really exciting. So how can a band here at UC or in the Cincinnati area get involved with Live on Shortvine?
Well, I'm actually the artist relations director. So usually bands every year will contact the artist relations director, and we'll work with some other directors like Kelsey, who's the social media director, and just kind of aggregate all these bands together and do all the scheduling. It's a couple month-long process, but for next year, whoever has my job, that'll be the person to contact.
Yeah, so just get in contact with any Bearcast director or contact them through social media if you can. So.
Cool. And how can students volunteer to help you guys?
I'd say just come to the meetings. We have meetings every Thursday at 6:30, and
there's free pizza.
There's free pizza. Yeah. We have all our information about Bearcast and Live on Vine at those meetings. So.
And you can learn how to, run live sound. It helps out local bands by offering promotion with photography and video work, and it's just really fun to help us plan and be a part of this awesome music scene that we have the pleasure of partaking in our city.
All right, well, thank you so much, Kyler and Kelsey. Yeah. Live on Shortvine starts at 4 p.m. on April 6th. For more information, visit bearcastmedia.com. And now, from your student government, here's an update about what's happening around campus. Student government, with the help of the University of Cincinnati Food Services, is bringing back a popular initiative with the hopes of installing it long-term. Students can now use their meal swipes at the Papa John's in TUC from 1 p.m. until closing, Monday through Friday until April 27th. The program lets you use one swipe in exchange for either 2 slices of cheese or pepperoni pizza, or 1 slice and 2 breadsticks, both options coming with a medium fountain drink. If you want to see this program next year, use it and let us know. Student government wants to see this program expand, and with your help, we can see that happen. RSVP for the Main Street Block Party now. This event is the annual celebration of all things UC. The event will take place at 11 a.m. on April 6th at Nippert West Pavilion. Availability is limited, so register at uc.edu/mainstreet.com. The votes are in. With a history-making win, Sinaha Tesala is your new student body president, and Umazi Savani is your vice president. The rest of the exec board was also elected and are ready to get started on initiatives that matter to you. Keep your eyes open for the new director applications. These are roles you can apply for that help impact UC. All positions are open and include the directors of Health and Wellness, African American Student Affairs, Sustainability, and many more. The majority of initiatives and changes student government makes on campus are from the support and leadership of SG directors. Students can expect a university-wide email from student government with a list of all positions that are available. Interested in getting involved in another way? Join a committee or your college tribunal. You can also submit suggestions through whattofixuc at ucstudentgov.org/WTFUC. Student government is always looking to hear your thoughts. And even over the summer, student government works for you. And now, let's go back to Jamila for a Trash to Treasure update.
It's Jamila here with our Trash to Treasure contestants. They are all concentrating to perfect the craft of their very own design with materials from our BTV panel selection. I'm super excited to see how their work is coming along, so let's head on over to find out. Oh my goodness, wow, you've gotten a lot further than I thought. How do you think your progress is going?
Good, but I'm trying to mix this up. It didn't work that much, so I'm trying to get thin cuts on this cardboard for this starfish so then can fit it on top, so then you can see starfish on top and you can see the shells and all the other things I put inside.
Okay, awesome. Well, it sounds like you have a game plan going, so I'm happy you had a plan B since your first one didn't quite work out, but it's looking good. Let's head over to contestant number 2, Austin. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. So how do you think your project's going?
Pretty good. I only need a few more things and this thing will already be done.
Oh my goodness. So we have a fast worker on our hands. All right, so Jalen, how is yours going? We know you didn't start out with a plan, but it looks like you have something cool going on over here. Could you tell us what you have started over here?
I made a can decorated on a box for waffles, and I am going to decorate this with glitter, just putting it on the cardboard.
Okay, wow, that's really cool. So do you guys think or how much more time do you guys think you'll need to finish up?
1 hour.
1 hour, oh my goodness. Well, we have about 15 to 20 minutes, so I love the progress you guys have made, and I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do next. Well, back to you, Michaela.
We'll be back with an interview with the Save the Animals Foundation. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Here's a quick update on what's happening at UC next month. National statistics have found 1 in 5 women and 1 in 16 men will be sexually assaulted while in college. In order to combat these statistics here at UC, April will be Sexually Assault Awareness Month. There will be events hosted by multiple organizations on campus. On April 3rd, the UC's Women's Center will be hosting a feminist snack and break talk. They will be discussing activism in the era of Me Too in Steger Room 571. On April 5th, the Wellness Center will be hosting Be a Bearcat Bystander training in TUC. Bearcat Bystander training helps students recognize and act on gender-based violence when they witness it. You can register for training on Campus Link. The 11th will be the UC Denim Day. UC students will be wearing jeans to show support for survivors and educate others about sexual assault. On the 19th, join fellow students in Washington Park to support sexual assault survivors with Take Back the Night. This rally will have more information for these events later on. Sexual Assault Awareness Month includes self-defense classes, safe spaces, and podcasts. Visit uc.edu/wellness. Now, let's get an update from Trash to Treasure. Jamila?
We are back again at the Trash to Treasure segment, Kids Edition, and we are just about out of time. As you already know, I'm Jamila Flowers, and I'm here with our amazing kid contestants who have been challenged to make art out of an array of goods. And in about 5 seconds, we will see the finalized product. So let's walk on over and do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody stop working, and let's see what these masterpieces look like. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, this is really cool. So can you tell me what we have going on here?
So I couldn't get that all the way off, so I just left it. Because as you can see, if you look around, you can see some of the things I put in there. And if you look above, you can see some of it. And then I have 2 starfish, 1 on cardboard, and then 1 on top of this, top of a soda can. And then I put these bamboo forks in there to make it look kind of cool. I combined 2 like this, and then I just stuck it in by the end.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. I was wondering where you got these wooden sticks from. So what kind of things do you have inside of your jar?
So I have some of these, and some seashells.
Okay, cool. I really like the look of this, so I hope the judges love it too.
And I have some rings of these.
Awesome.
The forks.
This is really cool. So, yeah, I really hope the judges love it as much as I do. Let's head on over to contestant number 2, Austin. So, Austin, can you tell me a little bit about your piece?
Well, I said it was going to be a rainbow. I kind of made it a rainbow. And has anybody seen SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yes. I have, so.
I kind of made like the shell with the eyeballs when the bad guy in Shell City did it, and then I kind of put like bamboo forks around the thing, and then filled one of the lids of these up with different colors of all of them. I put some blue on every single one, and that's it.
Wow, this is a really cool piece. I hope you guys at home are all looking closely at this. It's awesome. And I love that it has a SpongeBob theme to it. So that's pretty cool, along with his original rainbow theme. So let's go on over to contestant number 3 and see what masterpiece she has created.
I have created a lot of things. Very, I don't know. And I have put some seashells. They're moving. And bamboo forks. And I put red to glue them on. And I put tape because it kept on falling.
Okay, well this is a really cool. You're your piece is really layered up high. So did you have any inspiration at all? I know you started out without a plan, and it turned out great. So what did you use to inspire you?
Getting messy.
Getting messy. I see you got really messy. Your hands have all types of glitter all over it. So, well, you guys, I'm completely blown away. Who would have known that kids could create such gems? Well, you all have great designs. However, there can only be one crowned champion, which will be decided by our BTV panel of judges. And they need a few minutes to make their decisions. So we'll return when they have a verdict. Stay tuned, and back to you guys.
Hi, guys. I am now here with Cassie Rosener and Jenny. Say hi, Jenny. Jenny and Kathy are from Save the Animal Foundation, an organization that helps animals across the Cincinnati area. Can you tell me a little bit more about Jenny, like what kind of dog she is?
Jenny is about 1.5 years old, and she is a Chihuahua mix. She was stuffed in a backpack and dropped in front of our headquarters over on Red Bank Road, and somebody heard her scratching and went out and rescued her. And she is just an awesome dog. You've had some opportunity to spend some time with her while we waited to come on.
Well, I am glad Jenny is with us now. So, Kathy, what is Save the Animals Foundation?
Save the Animals Foundation is an organization that's been around for about 27 years. All volunteer. We have people who care for the dogs, feed them, clean their runs. Their runs are cleaned twice a day. We have people who work on fundraising efforts, who do events at some of the breweries around town to raise funds. Our board of directors is also all volunteer. We have about 300 volunteers. Nobody is paid, and we work on donations, and that's it. We have about 500 cats and about 50 dogs right now that are available for adoption, and we have adoption hours on Saturdays and Wednesdays.
That's very good to know. If I didn't have 4 dogs, I might have to get me another one.
Someone like Jenny.
Yes. What advice do you have for first-time pet owners?
Make sure you have enough time to take good care of a pet. Jenny is very low maintenance. She's been sitting on my lap for about the last hour, and she's just been great. But make sure that you know what kind of dog it is you will serve your lifestyle. A little lap dog like Jenny is perfect for somebody who doesn't get out very much. Somebody might want to adopt a great big dog, and just got to be sure that you have enough time to take the dog out, give him plenty of exercise, and just mainly give him plenty of love.
And do you have any favorite memories with Save the Animals?
I've been working with Save the Animals for about 2 years, and probably my favorite memory has to do with Jenny, actually. The first time I went to take her out of her run, to take her outside, she jumped up into my arms. It was wonderful. She's a loving dog.
And can you tell me, what is pet sponsorship?
Oh, pet sponsorship is a program where for a couple of dollars a month you can choose a pet from all of those that we have at staff, and it will help to pay for their food and their care, for any supplies they need. We don't have to pay a whole lot for vets because we have a network of veterinarians who work with us. But for $5 to $10 a month you can sponsor a pet, and you can choose which one you want to sponsor.
How can students like myself volunteer at Save the Animals?
Great question. If you are 18 or older, all you have to do is go on our website, which is www.staff.org, and there's a place where you can sign up to volunteer. We have training sessions, and they're scattered around the month, but we have a calendar that will tell you when the cat training sessions and the dog training sessions are going on.
Great. And how can people contact you guys to Save the Animals Foundation?
Again, our website is www.staff.org. It gives you all the information about adoption days, adoption requirements, applications, volunteer opportunities, donation opportunities, just anything you would want to know about staff.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you too, Jenny. For more information about Save the Animals Foundation, remember to visit staff.org. Now, let's find out the winner of Trash to Treasure.
It is finally time to announce our winner of our Trash to Treasure segment, Kids Edition. So, for the last time tonight, the very last time, I'm your host, Jamila, and these are our lovely contestants. We have Jaden, Austin, and Jalen. So, you guys, this was one of the hardest decisions that the BTV panel has ever had to make. All of the great designs made the judges take a long time to agree on a winner, but they finally reached a conclusion. So, who do you guys think won?
Because they all look very good. Really good.
I'll just take this thing from a friend. So, we probably all know who's the winner.
Here, I'll announce it for you guys. Okay, so our Trash to Treasure prodigy that the panelists picked is contestant number 2, Austin. Congratulations! Do you have anything to say?
This is awesome! How did he win? How? He barely made anything.
Okay, so every one of our contestants are outstanding masterminds when it comes to creating and performed incredibly tonight. So thank you guys so much for competing tonight on this show. We appreciate you. And thanks all of you at home for watching. Congrats again to Austin, our winner. Until next time.
Great job, everyone, especially Austin. A big thank you to Kyler Davis, Kelsey Kaiser, and Save the Animals Foundation. UC Student Government, we also want to thank you, the News Record, and our cast and crew. Also, thank you to you guys for tuning in to BTV to watch us. This would not be possible without you. If you like the music played today, make sure to check out Misnomer. And make sure to join us next month for our spring finale. Study hard for finals and have a great night.
Stop.